What's up, guys?
Hi everyone.
My name is Shadi.
And my name is Pete.
Welcome to Honey Let's Talk.
Where we say
when we talk,
we make it better.
Exactly. This channel will help you improve your relationship by sharing ideas, tips and tricks, and also our own experiences that might help you make your relationship better.
Yes, so we are on to lesson number 8, and even as you've been watching, probably there's something or one of the lessons has been impactful, has been your favorite, has been memorable, has been challenging, or has been one thing that you're saying, you know what, this is what I'm gonna work on in my relationship. And maybe you're single and you've been watching and following through. You know what, put a smiley face on the comment section down below.
All right, and today we go to lesson number 8. It's a very nice lesson for us.
Yes.
Something that we have learned over the years, not just when we were married, but even when we were dating. And this is investing in others.
Yes, so for us, investing in others has meant, you know what, when we went through the dating experience and even into marriage, we realized that there were quite a number of couples who poured their lives into us. So we visited their homes. They were able to invest their time, their resources, even their personal experiences to impact us and to just share with us their experience about marriage. And that has been helpful for us.
And guys, that's what we want to talk to you about today in this video.
Mm-hmm.
So we have divided this into 3, okay? The first one is what we call mentor couples, okay? Mentor couples. And then the second one is peer couples. And then the third one is mentee couples. So mentor couples is the older couples that have invested in our lives, and help us transition even when we were dating. And they shared with us some of their experiences. They shared with us some of their challenges. They shared with us what marriage meant to them, the things that they have gone through in their marriages. And it helped us be aware of what we were getting ourselves into even before we got into the relationship. Up to marriage.
Yeah, and these are couples who are married way older. So more than 20 years, some of them 10 years. And this was a very great experience for us, because one of the things that it did is it opened our eyes in a way, in such a way that we were very open to what we were getting ourselves into. So they didn't just prepare us, as he has said, but it also put our minds at ease, knowing that, you know what, we have to be open to what marriage would bring in place. And that has been a wonderful journey to know that, you know what, it will come with its punches, its highs, its lows, but at the end of the day, we'll keep working on the things that they actually taught us, and they also keep sharing these experiences with us, so that this is not done. It's a continuous process. The
good thing with mentor couples is they are very honest with us, and they're honest with their relationship. That they tell us things that we need to work on in a way that is loving, but also in a way that is firm.
The one that was memorable for me was when we had to ask the couple questions about sex. It was a whole
you and sex, what is happening, baby?
But that was like the one
that's the only thing that was memorable,
because we were just getting into marriage.
16 years of mentorship. That's the only
16 years of mentorship.
The only one that was memorable.
You have been, funny, how long have you been mentored? 16 years.
Yeah.
I think there's another person you've been mentoring with for the past how many years?
Let's
look at yourself.
Let's not go there.
But for me, that was memorable, because we got really deep into questions that people don't usually ask each other, especially Christian couples. They don't ask each other questions about sex just before they get married. So this was like a week or 2 just before we got married. And this couple took us through a series of
serious
questions that, for me, it opened my eyes. Those of, oh my God, I actually didn't know all these things. And it helped, because then we were a bit more free to talk about sex before marriage.
And this is now something that everybody is telling you, oh, you know, sex is something that you guys need to do. And it was really confusing for me, because I'm like, all my years that people have been telling me, no, sex is something that shouldn't
talk
and
about
then
it.
all of a sudden, this 1 week that everybody is telling me that, it has to be.
You watch soaps.
Yeah.
So you watch soaps. You watching
soaps.
Oh my God, this is something
Everybody
I have
watched
learned
soaps
in
when
this
they are
channel. You soap.
I've watched Breaking
and
Bad.
action. Breaking Bad is not a soap.
It's a soap.
To you?
No, it's categorized as a soap.
No.
Yes.
Guys.
Yes. Anyway, that was the experience. The experiences that we have gotten, and this is something that we have even seen in younger couples right now, that as we engage with them, most couples that are in the church, they are not prepared in that area when they are almost getting to marriage. And then you get into marriage, and then because of that mindset, you end up, sex no longer becomes something that is to be enjoyable, but it becomes something like you're trying to break a lot of walls that you've built up. And I remember there's a friend of mine who told me that sex is the highest, he was just telling me sex is the highest level of worship.
Exactly.
That is a very deep connection that the two of you need to get into. But the problem is, I was from a place of never, don't do, don't even look, don't even...
Then
all of a sudden you guys have to do all these things, and it helps us get prepared that the honeymoon wasn't awkward. And so mentor couples, very important. They
laid a very good foundation for us into that area of our lives. So the other section of this investing in others that he has talked about is peer couples.
Yep, peer couples.
Yes.
Peer couples are young couples that maybe in the same age.
Yeah.
And we have a few of them in our lives. That these are people that we have either married in the same season, or they've been married a year, 2 years before us, or they're just younger couples that have been married maybe a few months after we got married. And it's a place of sharing. It's a place of saying, hey, what are you guys experiencing in this season? How are you guys navigating this? What is this that you guys are enjoying? And it's a place of questions. And for some of you who maybe have interacted with us, we ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But now when we are with peer couples, we end up asking each other questions.
Yes.
And I remember yesterday we actually had a conversation with one of them, and we were talking about what are some of the things that you guys are doing that are to spice up and keep you engaged as a couple in this season.
Yes. And I think one of the things that also these peer couples, or just being able to do life together, is that you're not doing marriage alone. That you can always count on a friend. If it's him, he can count on the men, to have different conversations. Even for me, I count on the women.
Why not?
On the ladies.
I can't count on the ladies.
They are ladies.
I can also count on the ladies.
Okay, you can.
Maybe there are some things that I need to know.
I'm not even finished.
No, you are trying to
explaining.
No, there's a huge separation that you are bringing in here.
No, it's not a huge separation. You don't get my point. What I was saying
rewind and come back again.
Yes, so as I was saying before, I was
corrected. No, it was correction.
We move very fast. So having these peer couples, what it has done for us also is to have either male friends, on your side, male friends, and for me, female lady friends, female friends, female friends who I can always count on to discuss different things about marriage. And it's not gossip. So scratch that for ladies. It's not gossip. Sure? No, it is not gossip. It's more of, this is where I am as a lady. This is how I'm feeling. Sometimes this is how I feel. And for you, how are you feeling about it? How have you been able to treat your husband? Such questions that we can share in a way that I will benefit, as well as the other lady benefits, as well as for you. You as a man, you benefit, and the other person benefit.
But the big thing in these peer couples is that we create friendship.
Yes.
As my wife was saying, it's not just about just talking, but it's about doing life together for a long time. Whereby we are having people in different seasons. We have actually had people in different seasons. And in those seasons that we get to learn how they navigate their issues in those tough seasons and even seasons of celebration. How do they navigate things? And that is very important for us. And we also going to challenge you guys to find, if you're married or if you're dating, don't date in isolation.
Alone.
Don't date in isolation. Find other people that either are dating or couples that are married, younger couples that are married, and do life together, because it is in that process that you get to know each other. There are a lot of things that I learn about my wife when she's interacting with other people. That I get to know. Okay, it's easy for somebody to say, oh, you know what, I love this, I love cooking, I love this, or I love that. But when they interact with other people, you realize
this was a hoax. A
lie. So it's good for you guys, and this is something that we are sharing from our own experience, that it's good for you guys to find people that you're doing life together. So the third one, which is what now we are doing to give back. Remember, we started by saying people have invested in us. Now this is an opportunity for us to invest in other younger couples.
And for us, this has been a place to know, you know what, oh my gosh, these are things we've been working on. And now we can be able to share our experience with a couple who are just getting into marriage. So we are able to even hear, you know, some of those words that our mentor couples taught us, but like, oh my gosh, this was so important and key just before we got married. And when now these couples come to us, we are able to have the confidence to know how to walk through this life with them. I mean, we are not at a place where we've been married for so long to share an experience that, you know, those huge, big experiences, but we realize it's in the small things about maybe character, it may be solving conflict and where we are at, it may be budgeting, or, you know, small things that for us we've done, and we know, you know what, this was really helpful for us before we got married.
So one of the things that we have learned from investing in younger couples is that it helps us enhance our own marriage. Because we don't want to talk to people about something that we are actually not practicing, or something that is just a textbook kind of conversation. We want to talk to people about, when you're talking about budgeting, you're talking about, this is what we have learned. This is something that we are trying to work on. If you're talking about for places that we have found ourselves over and over, is when we are talking about wedding. You're talking about how do you prepare for marriage, how do you prepare for the wedding, how do you prepare for conversations with parents and all this stuff. And it helps even us to know that there are people that we are holding accountable, and they are also watching us and seeing how we're treating each other. How do we treat each other? How do we, when they come into a house, how are we behaving? How are we? So it's not a place of pretending and putting a mask when they come. No, it's just a place of, they know this is us. They can come to our house, like the couples that we mentor, they can come into our house anytime. They don't even have to call us. They just show up and they're like, we are here and we are coming for sleepover. And it's something that we have, it's a door that we have opened for them. Because it's a place that we have committed to invest in their lives for the longest. Just giving ourselves to them and allowing our own experiences to influence them in a positive way and make their relationship better.
Exactly. And I think through these sections of mentor couples, peer couples, and mentee couples, it has also helped us to strengthen our prayer life in terms of things that we have to pray for and things that are presented through these conversations. And we're like, you know what, this is how we can also hold these people in prayer as they also hold us in prayer. So it has really helped us a lot to know, you know what, it's not just having these conversations, it's also presenting some of these things to God. And it's also helped us to go back to God and be like, you know what, God, this is one of the things that in our marriage that we would like you to work on in us, to be able to, as he said, be a role model, so that we are not just telling these guys, go and pray, seek the Lord, and on this side we're just seated like, yeah, we are cool.
Just pray for us.
No, that we do it in a way that we are communicating with them as we communicate with God in the process.
And guys, that is our lesson number 8. Investing in others. And the challenge for us today for you is, who are you investing in?
Yeah.
Who is investing in you? If you have a mentor, either a mentor couple, a discipler, whatever, if you have them, we'd like to know in the comment below. Tell us one lesson that you have learned from them that has been impactful in your own life, that has shaped your relationship or your marriage. And what are you planning to do in terms of investing in others?
Thank you very much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment,
subscribe.